Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, what you will see in this vlog is actually my student life in Dubai. Like, for those who don't know, I actually went to Dubai a few months ago to learn makeup and hairstyling professionally, like from really great professionals who actually work backstage of Milan Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, like Paris Fashion Week or Paris Fashion Week, whatever you like, and London Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week. So yes, it was like really great to learn all the secrets. What you saw in the initial clips is actually a cafe in JBR, and that's our favorite cafe. Like whenever we go there, we make sure to go to that cafe because the whole interior is just so pretty. The paintings, the pictures, the piano, the detailing, like the chairs, everything, even the chandelier is so pretty. And I am a big chandelier girl. I mean I love chandeliers. And yeah, this is actually us trying our luck in like arcade zone, which is in JBR only. And I do not believe that iPhone wali game at all, but Zarava wanted to play it, so yeah, whatever. We lost a lot of money there. And this one I actually enjoyed. I tried my best to convince Zarawa to play the games where we will actually win something big. So here for like 15 dirhams, I could like play thrice. I had like three chances. And then I'm not really specialized in football, so it was embarrassing. But then for the last chance, I was like, can my brother play? And he was like, yes, he can. Zarawa actually did a great job, but then we were out of chances, so we got like nothing. Now this stall I actually love. I'll tell you why. Because I saw these two boys winning a lot of toys and everything. So I was like, if they can, maybe I can do it too. And the thing with basketball is that if you keep on trying, you can actually get at least one score. And that was the goal here, because you could have like three chances for 15 dirhams. And if you get one score, you get a toy. And guess what? Your girl got it. Now the funny part is, like, before coming here to this JBR part, my brother and I were like talking, and we were like discussing, do you really think that we can live here for like 3 months without Stormy is our husky? And he was like, I don't know. And this was gonna be our longest time period without him after having it. And my brother was kind of whispering to get the husky with sky blue eyes, when they asked me which toy I wanted. And I just said what my brother was saying. I was like, yeah, get me a husky with sky blue eyes. And then my brother started vlogging the moment he took out his phone, and he said that, oh, now we have two huskies, one in India and one here. I was like, oh my god, God's plan. Like, we were literally just talking about it before coming to JBR, and now I have a husky. I am the quickest name keeper you will ever find. So I was like, Mickey. For sure, Mickey. We are naming him Mickey, and we did. If you're a Marvel, Cartoon Network, and Nike fan, this shop is a dream. I don't know how, but they literally have the best sneaker collection. Their colors, I mean, all of these articles are just so beautiful. And we got back home because we were tired, and I had the first day of my institute the next day. I mean, my first ever class, and I was nervous, I was excited, I was everything. And this is the view from our balcony. I mean, this was the view from our balcony. The weather seemed good, but let me be honest, I was too quick to judge because I had no idea what was coming. The way I used to set my alarms was like wild, because I used to have new alarm after every 5 minutes. Like, my routine was gonna be waking up at 6, because I had to report there at around 9. I used to make myself omelette every morning with green tea. So I was in my institute, and the management got a message that Dubai has received the highest rainfall in 75 years. And so they got this warning message, and the management was like, go back to your places as soon as possible. And my classes were suspended for like 7 days. There was water everywhere. You must have seen this in news channels. Luckily, there were no big blockages in the area where we stayed, but the things were not that great in other areas. There was like traffic jam, and people were like literally stuck in those traffic jams for like hours and hours. Somewhere took them around 7 days to properly make everything function again and to vacuum all of that water. We grew really bored staying in all the time, so Zarawar and I decided to go to a Mercedes cafe. And we don't really know if that was a good decision or a bad one, because it actually took us 5 hours to reach to a place that was just 15 minutes away originally, because of the same reason, the roads were blocked. Anyway, rainbow after the rain, look at all of those cars. I mean, so classy, so old money, so vintage core. I also loved my fit that day, this polka dot dress with that hairstyle and black pumps. Although I could not walk in them after a point of time, but that's fine. They were not hurting, they were not helping. We got a toy car from there, and I also tried working out in my building's gym. It was the rainfall season for the bike and the hairfall season for me. This was another view from my balcony and also my favorite pastime. So, in a lot of places in Dubai, you can hire a bicycle on rent for like 19 dirhams for an hour. Maybe yes, I mean, I'm not really sure, but yeah, whatever. I rode a bicycle after years, and to be very honest, at first I was not sure about it. I was like, what if I'm not able to make the balance and stuff like that, because I was doing it after years. But then I got a good grip of it, and I am happy that I did, because oh my god, it was so good. This was the area where we stayed, and the ambience was so on point. Everything was so nearby, like you could go and eat, and the restaurants were nearby. Even the Indian food was good there. I think this was my last holiday before my course to continue. So yeah, my brother and I wanted to make the most of it. So we went to Global Village to enjoy, and this was actually my first time at Global Village. So now I'm telling you what I googled that day before going there. So basically, it's like a place where all the different countries come together. I mean, the people from different countries come together, and they showcase their clothing, their food, and their culture, and people, buy souvenirs. So we first went to Egypt. Sounds fancy, right? But you're gonna watch me talking like this only in the coming clips. We went to Morocco, we went to Europe, we went to America. And in India, we ordered this samosa, which was expensive because we do not really get samosas that expensive in India. But the taste was so good, and we ended up reordering. I love fancy socks. I don't know why. I love collecting them. So yeah, we bought some from this store. Then we went to Qatar and Iran, and now to Africa. And let me tell you one thing, this is actually one of the best countries I visited in Global Village. Reason being, their culture is so different. I mean, everything was so colorful, so vibrant, and they were selling things that actually I have never seen before. These all are actually real. Their way of selling was also very different. I mean, the way of pitching was so different, and they were selling like hair care, body care, and skincare stuff also, which they claimed was made with real and powerful ingredients, which I truly believe, because the fragrance was also really strong, and I could tell that yeah, this is gonna work. This is camel fur on a keychain, and this is ostrich egg. Then in China, I bought this set of 3 rings. Also, I'm sorry that I'm not actively showing my face in this vlog. Reason is, actually, I did not initially plan to vlog in Dubai. I was like, I'm gonna go there as a student and enjoy myself after so long, like after working so hard. This was a course that I gifted to myself. I was like, yeah, learn and grow. Now that I look back and go through all of my pictures and videos, I feel like, why didn't I vlog? I mean, I could have vlogged just once maybe. So yes, these are just random clips that I took vertically. That's why they are not horizontal, and I have zoomed all of them to the fullest. That's why they are so on your face. So in Global Village, every country also performs their folk dance and folk songs. So we went back to Africa to witness their culture. Looks easy, but it takes a lot of strength. And Zorawa tried this random cap. It was looking good though. And you all have seen this snowball so many times in so many of my videos. This was also from Russia section. Only the moment I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna get it. Ride or die situation. Russian dolls are also very famous. This store actually had it all: dolls, snowballs, and pet dogs. It was looking so good, but if you look at it from a different side, it was also looking a bit creepy. I mean, so many dolls at a place reminds me of a haunted house. There was also this open stage kind of thing in the middle of the Global Village where a lot of people were performing, and this team performed on the song I Put a Spell on You, and their stunts were so good, so clean, and so neat. And it was actually a combination of everything: singing, and dance and stunts and magic tricks, everything. Guess what happened in Europe? So they were like performing, and the song was Na Main Samjha, Na Main Jana, जो भी तुमने मुझसे कहा है सेनोरिटा, मगर फिर भी न जाने क्यों मुझे सुन के अच्छा लगा है सेनोरिटा. The feminine urge to dress up like that and dance like that is so high right now. My brother tried this really cool varsity jacket, and I wore this to my institute one day, and people were like, "Where did you get this from? Leave it here. You're leaving your jacket here today." And I was like, "No, it's not mine, it's my brother's." Some even offered me to sell it to them, but I was like, "No, yeah, I can't do." So if you look closely, they are like patches of America's iconic and favorite things. And we went to see how Emiratis were doing their performance. In Pakistan, again, my brother got a jacket because I don't know why he has this thing for jackets. And to be very honest, it benefits me as well because I steal his clothes. Istanbul, and they obviously had that turkey thing at the start because come on, that's their famous thing. These pocket mirrors were so pretty. I mean, just look at their design. But I regret not buying one for myself. Global Village looks prettier at night. That's one thing for sure. We got back home because I had my class next day, and I know the journey looks really good so far, but the things were not that great after a point of time. I will also share about them. Stay tuned. Stay